What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan and Nick Fan, your host. Let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. I definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know the next video going to drop, hit the notification bell. All right, let's get into it. Kai Soto, actually, this is his fourth game. I'm gonna be honest. I missed 3 games. I actually missed the last game. I only got to see the game against the See, these names got me. Like I said in my last video, my pronunciation might be a little screwed, but I only got to see the Kyoto game where he dropped 20 points. But like I said in my last video, this is gonna be a step in the right direction for Kai Soto. Another thing I want to point out is 3 in a row. Yes, the Dragons are 3 in a row. I know his debut wasn't what we all expected or hoped for, but he did score 10 points in that game. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was a bad outing, but in my opinion, he was just first time playing with the guys that he's playing with now, just coming over, probably jet lag. I know he had a couple of days, but he was just getting used to his teammates. So ever since that first game, they've been victorious. And if you ask me, they seem like they found Kai Soto to be the answer on offense, or at least some of it. Because I'm not gonna lie, he got some couple of guys that I do like. I'm not even gonna talk about them, the starting five. If you want me to talk about the starting five, or we can just go right into Kai Soto. Like I said, it's been 4 games, and the kid has been impressive. It's not gonna be a long video because I gotta get ready to go to work. That's what I want to say. I'm gonna do a live show, but as y'all know, the difference in time, the time zones, a 12-hour difference. So I will have to be up real late just to catch y'all because I really want to interact. I want to get y'all opinions. I want to hear what y'all got to say instead of comments. I want to go one-on-one with y'all. There's some things I really want to talk about, and it ain't really that fun just talking into the camera. I want a response. All right, but don't get me wrong. I really do appreciate the comments. I really do. But don't forget to hit the like button. Like I said, it's been 4 games, and he's been impressive. And what I really want to talk about the most, like I could talk about how many he scored. Well, the last game, let's just talk about. I didn't want to bring up the last game because I could barely pronounce the name, but the Abakaraki Robots, you could say they swept them. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, 3 wins in a row. Kai Soto helped this team too. But in that game, he had 14 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 blocks. And he shot 7 of 13, going 0 for 1 from downtown. But I'm liking what I'm seeing from Kai Soto. The efficiency and the aggressiveness. More what I like about this team is that they give him the ball. He's getting more opportunity on his team than I've seen with the 36ers. Like, this is a team, and I'm not saying he's the best guy on the team, but they recognize his skills and his talent, and they have no problem getting him the ball. And I don't know if it's by design, which I think it is. So that's gonna be my next what I'm gonna talk about next. What I like about him making this move to Japan. I know it's the off season. I don't know what he's gonna do once the season starts back again in Australia. But I really do hope, you know what I'm saying, because we all know what time is coming up in the USA. Right after the playoffs, it's going to be the NBA draft. And I still hope, I really hope he don't give up on his dreams. But for right now, I'm gonna get to that part. But I want to talk about how he played this game and not only his teammates, just what I'm liking from this team and their coach. What's his coach name? What's his coach? Like I said, this one is not a hard name to pronounce, but Kyle Millings. I like what I'm seeing. Millings. I said with an S, but Millings. What I like about Coach Kyle is that he recognized what Kyle Soto was capable of doing, and he's not afraid to use him. I'm not gonna say afraid. I'm not saying C.J. Burton was afraid to use Kyle Soto. I just didn't like the way C.J. was using Kyle Soto in games, the lack of minutes and the lack of touches that Kyle Soto got. And like I said, it could be that Kai Soto was playing with selfish guys, but now he's playing with a much unselfish team because this team seemed to get out and do what they're supposed to do. Honestly, I like the way this team is playing. I like the way they're making an effort to get him the ball. Because let's say the first game he shot 4 or 7. I said like he just was getting used to his team. They wanted to see what he can do. He went 2 for 2 from the free throw line. That was the first game against the Caillou Kings. But then against the the Kyoto, he scored 20 points. He had 8 rebounds. He had no assists. He had 1 steal, no block. But he shot 9 of 14. He went 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And this is what I'm liking about what I'm seeing from this kid. This is what I'm liking, what I really see from this kid. Hold on for a second. And like I said, this is what I like about this kid. Every game he's getting better. But I'm really talking about the coach. And what I like about the coach, what he's doing, he's putting him in the right position. His teammates is giving him the ball in the right position. And Kai is running up and down the floor. And the reason I want to point that out because here in the United States, there's this myth about Kai Soto that he's not mobile enough. And I'm like I said, I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I'm hoping that I'm hoping that he don't give up on his dream, and I'm hoping that once because he got around 16 games left over here in Japan. So I don't know if he's going to be. Are they going to give him? The season should be over by the time the NBA draft. I don't know. I gotta really watch. I gotta figure that out, do the math, and see how that's gonna they overlap. But I tell you one thing: you're gonna be getting commentating from every one of these games, and hopefully, let's all pray that Kai Soto do not get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Let him be Julius Randle of the New York Knicks, playing every game. That's Julius Randle's the Iron Man right now. That's for my Knicks fans. And don't worry, my Knickerbockers, my Knick Cave dwellers. I will be hitting y'all with a video later on tonight or tomorrow. So we got these games coming up, playing these 2 underwhelming teams. Hopefully the Knicks do what they supposed to do. But back to my man Kai Soto and the goddamn Hiroshima Dragons. I like this team. And I like the move. Now, like I said about the coach, Coach Kyle Millins, he's not afraid to pay him. And like I said, I don't know what really was CJ's problem over there in Adelaide, but I didn't like the way he played Kai Soto. I didn't like the minutes. I didn't like the touches. I didn't like whatever he was doing. I did not like. But as I brought up the NBA draft and all that, and I say I'm hoping that this kid do not give up on his dreams, what come to my mind, and last year y'all heard me talk about I want him on the Knicks. And I thought about it, and I love my Knicks. It's the Knicks cave. I love my Knicks. But the Knicks would not be a perfect fit for Kai Soto. And when I say this, it's not with Tom Thibodeau coaching. Now, yeah, I would love him to be on my team, but Tom Thibodeau is a coach that do not utilize his bigs. So Kai Soto will come to the Knicks, and he would be wasted. And I don't want to see I don't want to see Kai Soto come around just to be getting Mitchell Robinson points. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my Knick Cave dwellers, y'all know exactly what I mean. Tibbs do not set up plays for his bigs. Let's be honest. If R.J. Barrett or Julius Randle or Jalen Brunson don't feel polite enough to give Mitchell Robinson or Isaiah Hartenstein the basket, they have to fight for it and make their own shot. So with that being said, if this kid, Kai Soto, was to make it to the NBA, I got 3 coaches that I would like to see him play for. First coach is in Minnesota. I don't know how the fan base will really take to him, but I know Chris Finch, the coach of the Timberwolves, he likes to utilize his bigs. And they don't have to be the star of the game. Even his bench big, he draw plays. And what I see, he had bigs that can shoot the ball, and Kai can shoot the ball. So I'm pretty sure Chris Finch will really find a fit or a niche or whatever for Kai Soto in his offense. Second, yes, I know a lot of y'all think I'm a little off with this, but the Lakers, Darian Ham, I like the way he utilized Davis, and before Bryant got traded, he really gave Bryant the freedom to go out and shoot. Bryant was another big that can stretch the floor, and Kai Soto is what? A big that can stretch the floor. And last but not least, because there are other coaches, I just brung these three coaches up because I really like the way the team played. I like the way they utilize their bigs. And I wish my coach, even though Tibbs got the New York Knicks going in the right direction, would use our bigs in a similar fashion. All right, that's Mike Mike Budenholzer from the Milwaukee Bucks. I like the way that he uses big. If you watch the way he used Robin Lopez, excuse me, is it Robin or Brooke? It's twin brothers. It's Brooke Lopez and Tumo. I forgot the other center. Even Porter. You see these guys is like 6'10", 7 foot, and he got them spacing. He got them getting them the ball under the rim. He getting the ball out on the perimeter. So these are coaches that I think if Kyle was to make a move, come back over here to the NBA in the draft, that his agent should focus on these three teams because these coaches will know how to utilize his skill, and I'm guarantee you they will find a way to have Kyle in the game. And trust me, Kyle would probably be. I'm not gonna say like one thing I want to point out too. Even if Kyle SOTTO come over to the NBA, and even if he don't be a Hall of Famer, I still think this kid will be an impactful player and have a long career in the NBA because he has the skill set. And you see the way the game is moving. Bigs that can stretch the floor and shoot. He can get up and down, and he can play defense. So I don't know what the NBA is seeing and what they're not seeing, but the kid is still young. You know what I'm saying? I guess they was looking at him from 16 to 17 to 18. He's 20 years old now. He got a little more experience, and he's playing against grown men. So I don't know. But with that being said, I'm about to hit y'all with my saying and get ready to get out here and get to work. And we'll be seeing each other on our next show when we talk about Kyle SOTTO. What's the next game they playing? They playing the Don't Kill Me Japan. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names, but I'm trying to do the best with a American tongue. What's that next game? Versus the Nagagaya D. Nagagaga D. Whatever. But I'm going to try to catch that game. That's live March 22nd. So, I ain't going to be able to catch that game. But I'm going to catch the, this is the time difference. I'm going to catch the Toyama game. Hope I said that right. Not the first game, because they're going to play them back to back. They're going to play on March 25th. They're going to play on March 26th. So, I can catch both of them games. You know what I'm saying? I just can't get the the Nagagaga D. I can't get that game because it's probably playing right now. But anyway, with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, God bless, and peace.